Hello everyone, my name is Mary and I'm doing a video today to show you a few of my magnets that I made, the cover minders. I now have the buttons on the back and I have a small Temu haul, which is mostly diamond paintings, and they're small snack size for the most part. And then I have a couple other little things I wanted to show you. So let me start out by showing you some of the little magnets that I made, and my other videos show me in the process of making them, and the one before that shows when I first purchased them. So what I have here is a completion. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, so here's one of the magnets that I made. It's the purple Care Bear, and on the back I put the button and the magnets on each side, and then that way this part will go on the top of your canvas and this will rest against your desktop underneath the canvas. So I made a whole bunch of them, as you can see down here. I have the little flower with the button on the back, and the mermaid, and I really like the idea of putting the button on the back. One of my viewers gave me that idea, and I just love it. So thank you to the person that mentioned this. Here's the blue Care Bear. It's kind of like a blue-green or mid color, and I found a button the exact same color. So all in all, this project was a pretty good success. My favorite one, I think, is the elephant. This little elephant is just so adorable, and the back. And then of course, I love the little ducks. And these have the stronger magnets. They're thicker and they're very strong. And this is one of my favorite ones as well. It's a little flower. And so anyway, that is my collection of magnets. So let's get started with the diamond paintings. And like I said, these diamond paintings are snack size. I'm working on a big one right now, so I wanted to have a bunch of little ones to do in between. And so I'll start out with this colorful 20 by 20. Let me get my glasses here. The 20 by 20. And I'm not going to show you the kits unless it's something different than the basic. So the colors are just really, really nice. There are a total of 17 colors on this little 20 by 20. There's some blues. Just all the colors of the rainbow pretty much. So they're sort of stiff. And this is, oh, let's turn that up, right side up. So this is the little lion, and he is very easy to read. His numbers, and it looks like they are actually not numbers, but they're all alphabets. 1 is U, 2 is C, 3 is K, and so on. 17 is A. So anyway, they're all alphabetical, and there's some color blocking on the side right here, but a lot of confetti. Some areas, though, have some color blocking, and the eye looks really good. I think it'll turn out fine for being as small as it is. So that is my lion. Okay. The next one in the cat family, also a 20 by 20. Oh, I'm pulling the wrong plastic. Let's see here. I'm going to put these in a book, so if I tear the outer wrapper, that's okay. I just don't want to tear the wrapper that's covering the canvas. Okay, so what we have here are some colors that are in the khaki green, black, tan, but then we get a little bit more colorful. We have some blue, white, some orange, like a real pale orange. Nothing real bright. Some light blue, some dark blue, and the canvas, again, is pretty stiff. So it has 15 colors. I love the eyes on this one, and I think it'll be fun to do the butterfly. And these are alphabet also, with some color blocking on the cat's face, both in the dark part and the white part. A lot of color blocking. The next one oh boy, I guess I'm on a cat kick right now because I have another cat. This one I might do with my grandson to do for his sister because it would look perfect in her bedroom. And it has a lot of really pretty colors. By the way, all these are rounds, and all these I got on Temu. And this one is also a 20 by 20. And it looks like the numbers on the train match the numbers exactly on the canvas. Same kind of stiffness to these small ones, these 20 by 20. There's 22 colors in this one, and all alphabet on this one as well, with color blocking and a little bit of confetti. But I'll bring you up close. I didn't bring you up close to the other ones, but it's really adorable. And these can be done quickly. And I'm going to check the sticky. I didn't do that on the other ones. Oh yeah, I like the sticky on that. So that's the little kitty cat. Once again, we have a 20 by 20. This one is not a cat. It might be really hard to see. I'm looking at it folded, but I don't remember what this is. Anyway, there's 15 colors, mostly in violets, blues. There's some pinks. And colors are really pretty. Purples. There's some black. There's some navy blue. Or maybe that's more of a deep purple. Probably a deep purple. 15 colors, 20 by 20. And let's see if I can tell in the camera. Okay, this is the butterfly with flowers around it. So a lot of purples. There is an event going on, and I'm going to have to check and see exactly who's holding it. I know that one video that I was watching mentioned an event for domestic violence, I believe, and the diamond paintings are purple or have a lot of purple in them. So this was what I specifically got for that event. The symbols. Okay, all of them have the DMC numbers on all of the canvases I've shown you so far. These are numbered and have some alphabet. So 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, all the way through 8. Then 9 is A, 10 is C, and it's alphabet from there. And it looks like it's mostly confetti. A little tiny bit of color blocking, but not a whole lot. This next one I'm going to show you is worrying me because I'm looking at the cover and it's one of those opaque and it says twin adhesive. So that means it's a double adhesive, which I didn't know that at the time that I was buying it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have difficulty with it. The one I'm working on now, there's a couple little wrinkles because I didn't know not to fold it backwards. And when I folded it backwards, it caused some creases, but the diamonds seem to be laying flat on the wrinkle or two that I so far have come across, and they're not popping off or anything. So keeping my fingers crossed. Now this kit has the typical boat with the wax, but it's also got a multi-placer, and it looks like probably a 6 or a 7 or an 8. It's a pretty nice long one. The colors on this are all pre-bagged in Ziploc bags. One of the bags has a blue dot on it, so I'm not sure what that blue sticker means. But here are the colors. You can see some of the colors, not very good through the package, but oranges, deep red, beiges, teal blue, turquoise blue, true green, evergreen, a lot of black. And what is this? Okay, so this is it's a round drill, but it's also a round painting. It's got 18 colors. And I'm going to see if I can peel back enough of it to show you the thumbnail. Okay, so this is a Halloween one that I got for Halloween. It's got the DMC numbers or codes, and it also has, it's dummy circles, that's for sure. It looks like symbols, letters, I don't know if there's any, and numbers. So it's kind of a mix of everything. But here is what. So it's a black cat amongst a pumpkin patch with like the stained glass effect all the way around. Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy. I have a habit of like shaking and moving and probably making people seasick, or motion sick rather. We're not on the seat. But anyway, so this is a double adhesive. I'll pull back a little bit more so you can see it. So there is a lot of black drills. But I'll let you see it when it's finished. I definitely plan to work on it. And we'll see how it turns out. If anyone's done this one and you want to share a picture of it, I would love to see it. I could give you my email and you can mail it to me because I love to see other people's paintings and I'd love to see that one. Okay, got 2 more. Another one for Thanksgiving. This one is a 30 by 40. And so also on this, I'll demonstrate for those of you that have never used a cover minder before, I'll demonstrate a cover minder on a canvas. So again, this is a 30 by 40. It has 22 colors. and it has all letters of the alphabet, and the colors are very, it doesn't really show the true colors, but this is like a very light peach, and that's the same. So I guess, yeah, they're both number 15. And then a darker peachy pink, and then we've got orange, and we've got lots of like fall shades. We've got beiges and browns and dark browns and like a light green color. This canvas isn't quite as stiff as the smaller ones, but I think it'll be pretty easy to work on. Relax it a little bit here. Okay, so this is grateful, thankful, and blessed is what the words say at the top. And it's just a lot of little different color pumpkins, like a greenish, a beige, orange, of course. 22 colors. There isn't a thumbnail. I'll give you a close-up. The drill field. It looks pretty easy to read. Looks like there is some color blocking, but also confetti. A lot of confetti. And the stick on this one, oh yeah, it's really nice and sticky. So I'm going to pull it back a little bit, and I'm going to stick one of my cover minders. I'll do my favorite one, my little elephant. And so when you're working on the painting, you can see the little elephant holding back the plastic sheet so it doesn't flip forward. So the top part, of course, goes on top of the folded place that you bend your cover sheet over. And then the back is where the back of the magnet is. And I actually have a button covering the magnet. So there you go. And sometimes I just put the cover minders on my diamond painting just for fun. I don't know. They're just really cute. And I was doing that with my big painting that I'm working on. Here, you might be able to see this one better. But anyway, so that's how it works. It holds back your cover sheet. And so one of my fall, around Thanksgiving time, one of my fall paintings. And then I have one more, and it's a 30 by 40. And I saw this on somebody else's channel, and I loved it so much I had to buy it. I get a lot of ideas from you all who have channels, and when I see one I like, I scoop it up. This one's very colorful, has so many pretty colors. Reds, yellows, pinks, greens, blue, teal, orange. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, it has 24 colors, and it looks like it's all alphabetical, and the DMC codes are on it. And let me go ahead and give you a closer look. And it's on a train. The diamonds are on a train, and they do have the exact number of the canvas, so you can match it up. I store my diamonds separate from the canvases. I put the canvases in those portfolios, and then I put my drills. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I put my drills in a tote. and I number them with my own numbers so it's easy to find. And that's how I do that. And that way my canvases can start laying flat. And I put a heavy book on top of the portfolio. So here is my little fishies in the sea, 20 by 30, very bright and colorful. There's the bottom. And as you get closer to the top, I'll put my hand behind here. And this one is just really bright and cheery. I like this one a lot. So I was at the store today. Oh, I have two more things from Temu. They're the same, but they're different colors. I saw this, and a lot of my t-shirts are really long. So I thought this would be really cute. Let's see if I can get it open. To kind of bunch it up a little bit on the side. And you can also use these for scarves, but I don't wear scarves. But anyway, this is a silver sparkly one. And you stick your t-shirt, so you put it like at your hip. Maybe I can do it in the camera. This t-shirt actually doesn't have a lot of give, but you stick the t-shirt through, and then you stick it through the other side, and it holds it up on one side. And I just think it's so cute. I got a silver one, and I also got a white one. I won't take it out of the package since you need a silver one. And they're not very big. I would say, I would say maybe 3 inches tall by 3 inches. So it's not super huge. You could probably use them for a lot of other things too, besides a shirt and a scarf. It was like 80 cents, 70 or 80 cents a piece. Now, somebody in one of my videos, I mentioned that I sit in my, sometimes I sit in my recliner with my lap desk. I'm going to flip the camera up so you're not just staring at a desk. Okay, so someone asked me if I could show a picture of my lap desk. Well, it works for me, and I only use it for small paintings. And I picked it up at Walmart, and it opens up so you can put stuff inside, but it's just a plastic. It doesn't have legs, really, and it just sits on my lap. Sometimes I put a real flat pillow underneath it, and when I am sitting in my recliner, it's just easy. I have a cup holder in my recliner, and I have a table sitting next to my recliner that I have my supplies on, and then I just use this as a flat top. Well, for the bigger paintings, I actually went today. I wasn't looking for a table. I have a table thing. I have so many tables, but I needed something that I could move around, something that folds up and I could put it away when I don't want to have it out. But I have a couple different diamond paintings going on at the same time. So I had a problem with my big 35-inch, 3-foot by 2-foot diamond art club, trying to move it around in my small apartment to find a spot for it so I could work on something else. So I bought this table right here, and I'll show you it in actual form, but this paper came on it, and the dimensions are up here. It's foldable, like I said, and it fits because there's no legs in the way. It fits right over the arm rests of my chair, so I could pull it all the way up to, to where I'm working and not have to lean forward. It goes over the top of my chair basically, and it's 3 heights. So the heights are 21.25 and then like 24.25 and then 29.25. And I have it right now in the highest. So I'll go ahead and take you over there. Before I do that, I want to show you one more thing that I bought. So I mentioned I have this Diamond Art Club painting and it's really big and I'm not sure how I'm going to frame this thing. I thought I would mount it on a canvas, so I bought a 30 by 40 canvas, not really thinking about the size, which I could mount it on there and then make sure I paint the canvas before I do. So it's a coordinating color and it's not plain white because I don't want plain white. But if I was really knowledgeable at the time, I would have bought a smaller one so that I could fold the edges over and wrap it around and staple it. But so now I have this 30 by 40 canvas. Then I thought, once I mount it on the canvas, is it going to be too heavy with the diamonds? And will it start to buckle or fold? Because I'm thinking adhesive glue might not permanently hold that big, heavy canvas that I diamond painting on this thin canvas, if that makes sense. So I'm really doubtful that I'm going to do that as far as mounting it on the canvas. I'm thinking that maybe I'll take one of those curtain rods. I've seen this done on some of the large ones. And they have them in the long sizes, of course, hang it on the wall and use these clip-on rings. So I picked these up because it was the last pack and they were on sale. And I didn't want to not get them and then later need them and not be able to find them in black. They had them in like a silver tone, but I really want black and I want the pole to be black. I'm doing the orca whales and they're black, so I'm really thinking that black is the way to go. So I'm going to open this so that I can show you these rings. These rings will go on the curtain rod, and so the curtain rod will go through like that and attach to the wall. And then here's the little clips that are hanging. And so you just, wow, they're really strong too, which is good. So you just put your rings. There's 14 rings in a pack. So you just put your rings and space them apart where you need them, and then you clip your painting. So that's going to hold the top part. Now for the bottom part, I don't want it to start curling up. It probably won't with the weight of the diamonds, but I was kind of thinking in my mind ideas, and I thought I might get one of those wood magnetic picture hangers that I've shown you before in like 16-inch. They also sell them on Amazon in 35-inch. So I was thinking maybe I would get one of those and put one along the bottom because it's 35 inches. And that way it would add weight to it, plus it would give it a bottom black frame to not exactly match the black pole, but it would be, I think it would look right. So anyway, I'm always trying to think of what I'm going to do with this big painting. How am I going to hang it? I've been looking at other people's ideas and trying to think of some of my own ideas. And that's so far what I've come up with. So I'm going to take you over and show you the table with the big painting on it. It's the one that I showed you in the picture, and it's 4 foot. It's 48, 48 inches wide by 24 inches deep by 21.25 high, but it goes up to 29.5 high. So it's 121.9 centimeters by 60.96 centimeters by 54 to 74.9 centimeters high. And it holds 200 pounds. So I'm going to pause this for just a moment. Okay, so here's the table with my painting laid out on it. And it's actually with the border, it's 39 centimeters across. So there's still table on the side. And it folds. and my recliner, and the legs are wide enough to go around the recliner. I'll come back so that you can see. And then I'll come around this way. I'm making very slow progress on this because I don't work on it every day, but I started going up the left side a little bit. I had made my first row all the way across, but then I decided to start going up the side for some reason. It just was a thought. And I have a long way to go, but I am going to finish it most definitely. It has 80 colors, and so far the drills have been beautiful, but the stick isn't the best on this painting, and I find it's a square drill. I find that I'm constantly pushing these drills down in places. I won't say they're actually popping, but I will have to say that I have had to go over it quite a few times with the roller, and I've had to like go back to the square I'm working on and push some of the diamonds back down. I don't know, it could be my fault, but I do want to let you know that the ABs are very sparkly and gorgeous. You can't see them sparkle in this camera view, but the little fish that I've got the camera on right now, the pearl-like ones are the ABs, and also the tail where there's a little bit of the orange. And then I'm going to take you over to my little birds that I've mentioned and see if they're going to behave themselves. And let me show, I'm in front of the windows, so they make quite a mess, as you can see. Hey, little guys, it's Piper and PeeWee. They're both boys. They're Lady Gouldens, and they're very active. They like their toys, which finches usually don't like to play with toys, but mine do. And they're really pretty birds, and they're very quiet. They barely make any noise because their chirps are so quiet. But I think he is enjoying it in the camera. So anyway, that is PeeWee and Piper, and one of them is a rescue. He was found outside, and I got him a mate because they don't like to be alone. So that's a long story. I won't go into that. But anyway, so that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in my next video. Everyone have a great day, and God bless.